Okay, I'm going to give this just a second or two. This is not a normal time for me, but I got a hell of a rant to put out here. So I hope you guys click on this, share the living shit out of it. And I mean to share this with anybody and everybody, because I am fixing to frickin' go off. I'm going off big time. So I'm going to give it just a minute. So Bradley, Easter, Deborah, Luis, Tim, you guys share the shit out of this because I'm fixing to go off. And I'm going to go off big time on this entity right here that I'm on. I'm going to go off because what they're doing is bullshit. So my rant is fixing to go off huge. Set the freaking bomb to explode because let me tell you, this is fixing to go. So you guys let me know. Let me know. Share the shit out of this thing because I've had enough. I've had enough. Okay. As you guys can see, I just got home from the sale barn. I haven't been home very long. Received a phone call from a man at Eagle 6 Gear. Opened up Facebook. And lo and behold, what's the first damn thing I see? Facebook. And all their genuine contemplating of matters of the universe thinks that it's more freaking important to ban, censor, and delete conservative stuff. Conservative pages again. 800 of them so far. And counting. Maybe more. Maybe more. You guys share the shit out of this. I want everybody to hear this. I mean, share the hell out of it. Share it with every group. Share. I don't care. I don't care whose group it is. You share it to it if you can. Because I'm speaking for everybody, not for myself. Not solely for Mr. Brutally Honest. So you guys share this with anybody. I don't give a shit if you know them or not. Share this with them because I'm speaking for all of y'all. I'm speaking for Jeremy Hansen, Will Johnson, who was banned off of YouTube for making video being black in America. I'm speaking for Pete Santelli. I'm speaking for everybody. This cowboy's pissed off. I'm truly pissed off, 100%. You know, I go to work to make $1. Come back to exercise my speech. And lo and behold, come to find out, there is an entity out there with people running it that is impeding my right to free speech. They're impeding that. They are keeping all of us. Maureen Peltier, that's not her last name anymore. Maureen, Staff Sergeant Mo. Anybody, everybody, they're keeping us from saying what we want to say. But it's okay to show little son of bitches walking around in black masks, black clothes, beating people up, hurting people, crippling people, assaulting people. That's fine. It's okay to have people on here that is supporting communism, and that's fine. It's okay to have people on this entity of Facebook that wants utter destruction of the United States of America, of the republic of your state, the republic of our country. Facebook deems that it's okay to have people on here doing that kind of bullshit, and it's fine. It's okie dokie. There's not a problem one with it. Everything's fine with that. But yeah, you get somebody else on here that's speaking the God's honest truth and speaking their opinion and telling everybody exactly what is happening. No, we can't have that. We can't have the truth. We can't have honor. We cannot have morals. We cannot have decency. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Everything to do with this entity shall be immoral. Shall be illicit. Shall be benign. Shall be impeding. Shall be grotesque. Everything on Facebook shall be everything that the devil associates himself with. Every kind of evil there is. Because lo and behold, we do not want Facebook to become a place to where people can state their opinions, state the truth and the honesty and the brutality of being honest. We can't have somebody putting out here and actually reading the bills and the laws that are in effect right now in our country that people are violating and breaking. That's what Facebook is built on. We can't have an entity called Facebook where people actually coexist via social media, talk, share, and try to help each other learn something, come up with critical thinking to see the differences of what's happening in our parties, our political parties, what's happening in our federal government, state government, county government. We can't have an entity on Facebook where we see somebody that's downtrodden and we try to help them up. Can't have that. No. All we want on here is lies, deceit, negativity, communism, socialism, purgatory. We have rape, pillage, and plunder, assaulting animals or killing animals, assaulting elderly women in a park area by sitting on them and beating the hell out of them. A group of masked people hitting people in the heads with pipe, chains with padlocks on them, spraying tear gas in their eyes, being an elderly gentleman up with signs, but yet Antifa pulling the signs out and assaulting the man. That's what they want on Facebook. So today, in your ultimate wisdom of wisdom, Facebook has decided to take down Liberty One's page and a lot of other pages. Liberty One sticks to my mind because I'm associated with them. So is a lot of people. A lot of people is associated with Liberty One. You know, Liberty One TV was associated with an entity with another page that I first started on, and a lot of you seen me there. It's We Support Donald Trump. We Support Donald Trump was taken down. My Favorite Gun, which was part of that whole deal, was taken down also. There's a lot of pages. At one time, Donna and I, our biggest amount of followers on We Support Donald Trump was damn near 200,000 followers. Every day, we had damn near 200,000 people that followed us. That's gone. We're getting censored left and right for being honest. You guys have seen my live streams where Facebook has froze us. Facebook has censored us. Facebook has kicked us completely off. Not only mine, but everybody else's. It's happened to Jeremy a lot. It happened to Will Johnson a lot. Jermaine. It's happened to everybody a lot. Does Facebook in its entity have the right to solely impede on my freedom of speech because I say something that the people that work for it doesn't agree with? No, they do not have the right to impede on my free speech or anybody else's. I don't care that they are a public entity. He put this entity out here. He put Facebook out here for public use. Public use, not private use, but public use. Facebook became a business backed by the CIA. Verifiable proof beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I already brought that up in one of my live streams. Actually, two of them. But it became this conglomerate that went on the internet as a way to spy on us, gather information about us, because people put anything and everything on Facebook, good, bad, or indifferent. And then all of a sudden, there was no such thing as hate speech by anybody's standards until Donald Trump became president of this republic. Now, when he became president of this republic, instantly, conservatives, Tea Party movement, anybody relating any which way, shape, or form to the right started getting censored instantly. And it's not right. It's not right at all. And here's the bullshit about it. Donna and I started with we support Donald Trump, and Jay can testify to this. Jay has been with us. He is the one man I know that's been with us from day one, and you can ask Jay. We had close to 200,000 viewers. And he can also tell you how the censorship started, when it started, and why it started. You know, I am not a man who believes in deceit. I am not a man that believes in defamation of character. I'm not a believer man. I'm not a man that believes in slander. I'm not a man that believes in ill-gotten gains. And when you start impeding my rights, my God-given rights in this country by the laws that have been passed, when you start impeding on my rights that have been given to me, something's wrong. This is a public entity. It's not private. It's public. Because, Mr. Zuckerberg, if this was a private entity, you wouldn't have all the millions of people on Facebook. You would not. You wouldn't. Everybody on Facebook would have a private account. It would not be set up for anybody just to go find somebody and send them a friend request. It wouldn't. And when you share something, you wouldn't be able to share it with the public. You could only share it privately. And when you type something in on your page, not everybody would be able to see it. Not everybody would be able to see it. So I don't give a shit what you say, sir. This is a public domain. Therefore, I have the right to the freedom of speech, the vernacular that I want to use to get across a meaning, whether it be my opinion, my honesty, proven facts, proven statistics, proving numbers, anything. All conservatives, all people, even Democrats that are moderates, have the right to do this. I would like to know the number of liberal pages that you have banned, liberal pages that you have censored, liberal pages that you have shut completely down so their millions of viewers cannot see it. Yes, I myself, and this weekend, Donna Joe's going to do it. We are going to build her a page on Spreely. I have taken upon myself to go to a place, another place, to where they do not impede on my freedom of speech. Matter of fact, they actually encourage freedom of speech. And the thing about it is, they're not saying everybody has to agree. I do not want everybody to agree with every single damn thing I say, because I do know some of the things I say is just wrong or not right, and sometimes it affects people a different way. But I tell you what, at this other site called Spreely, it's going to fill your place, Mr. Zuckerberg. Spreely is going to grow. And just as soon as they get the live stream capabilities up, which they don't have right now, but just as soon as they do, trust me, the right, the moderates, the Republicans, the independents, everybody else who does not associate themselves with being a liberal will have a platform that they can go to, and they can post live streams, they can post rants, they can post ill-gotten gain bullshit on telling what you liberals are doing wrong. See, you guys have the monopoly on all the news stations. You're trying to have the monopoly on everything on the internet. Google's helping. So's Instagram. So's Twitter. So's everybody else. And that's why I don't have those things. I don't want no part of them. I strictly want to deal with entities that will afford me the right to freedom of speech, afford me the liberties and the freedom that has been given to me by the Constitution and that I served this country for. I put my happy ass on the line. I put my happy ass on the line with an M16 and a 45. Did you, Mr. Zuckerberg? How many of your employees served in the military to defend this great continent, this great nation of the Republic? How many of your employees, Mr. Zuckerberg, have put themselves in harm's way? Vietnam, Korean War, when we invaded Grenada, when the Berlin Wall came down. Oh, let's see, Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Iraqi Freedom. How many employees do you have that have done that? How many employees do you have at Facebook are Republican or are conservative? How many of your employees do not live at their frickin' home with their parents? How many of your employees do not get Uber to drive them wherever? They have their own vehicle, have their own house, have their own thought process instead of what you're trying to drill in them. Have the ability to put 2 and 2 together and know that it's 4, not 26. You're offering a service. And here's something else, Mr. Zuckerberg, because I get this every day on Mr. Brutally Honest page. You guys are putting out there that, hey, this is a place for you to do this. Okay. But yet you're wanting to censor me. You're wanting to ban me. But yet at the same time, you want me to advertise on Mr. Brutally Honest. You want me to advertise for a month, for 60 days, for 90 days. You keep sending me these notices. For $40, you can get an additional 5,000 people. I did that twice. Guess what? You would not let me go anywhere but the state of Oklahoma. I couldn't go out to all these other states. Nobody in the other states in the United States of America or in this country, people that see me in England, Australia, Austria, had some people from Russia watching me, Nova Scotia, Bellingham, Washington, Calgary, Alberta. They never seen any of my advertising that I paid $150 for twice. But you know what? You're offering this and you're saying, hey, here it is. But yet you want me to pay for the privilege to coming on here. But yet you're going to take my rights away to do it. Kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Something's just not adding up. It's an oxymoron that you want all of us to pay to run ads for our live streams, for our pages. But at the same time, you want to censor us. So is this the typical liberal mentality? Hey, pay us, but you're not going to be able to see anything because we're going to ban you. But we want your money. So you pay us so we have the right to ban you. Oh, on top of that, if you don't pay us, we're going to ban you anyway. Or like we learned last night talking about Maxine Waters, you banned me. You censored me. And the time before, the live stream before, we was talking, boom, you censored me right off the bat. You have censored Mr. Brutally Honest live streams, a total of 27 times so far. 27. And do not tell me you didn't, because I called my internet provider and they looked through all their stuff, bandwidth, everything. At the time of the show, I even wrote down what time everything went haywire. There was no problems with bandwidth. There was no problems with signal strength. Nothing. And then they told me flat out, it came from your end on Facebook. So now you're going to call my internet provider a liar? You're going to call me a liar? You're going to call everybody else a liar when they're constantly having to reboot their shows because you're not willing to share it? You know what, Facebook? If you're going to censor everybody and make it nothing but a liberal platform, then go ahead, do it. Do it. But I guarantee you what, as of this moment, I'm going to start looking for an attorney. I'll guarantee you that. Hello. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Are you headed home?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, do I need to go by and sign my taxes?
No, I got everything here. I got everything here. So,
Okay,
well,
why do you need an attorney?
turn on the page and you're going to find out.
I can't, I'm driving.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll watch it when you get home.
All right, thank you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
I love you, Donna Joe. Are you going to censor me for that? You going to censor me for telling my missus to watch the show? Are you going to censor me for living my freaking life? For not having microphones, huge TV cameras? You going to censor me for sitting in my freaking kitchen with the cat right there? Or likes to get on here and show her ass like most liberals do. Are you going to do that, Facebook? So I'll tell you what. I promise you this, Facebook. I have records of everything that has happened. I have your terms of service from the day Mr. Brutally Honest page was built printed out. I have your community standards printed out. I have everything in black and white. Everything I've ever agreed to with you people, I have it in black and white. So I'm going to tell you what. You guys want to censor? Go ahead and censor. And I guarantee you this. You want to and ban Mr. Brutally Honest, ban Liberty One TV, ban Jeremy Hansen, ban Pete Santelli, Will Johnson, everybody out there. You want to shut everybody down? Mr. Brutally Honest will take it upon himself. I ain't got a pot to piss in. I don't. Look, I got a jacket here. We put patches on the other day just so I can keep wearing it. Look at this. There's patches all over the damn thing. Because we ain't got no money. I get paid $10 an hour at the sale barn. Today I was at the sale barn for 2 hours and 55 minutes. Plus they take taxes out of that, plus my child support. So I guarantee you this paycheck will only probably be about $10. I don't have a pot to piss in, Facebook. But I tell you what, I will find attorneys. I will find attorneys that's more than willing to take you on. And I don't care if I got to sign my life away. I will take you to court. And I will sue you for everything you own. Facebook, Mr. Brutally Honest can be brutal honest right now. You guys want to come after me and everybody else. It's about time one of us stood up to you instead of pandering to you. So here it is, Facebook. You could ban me. You could censor me. You can belittle me. You could run my name in the ground. Do whatever you do. But I guarantee you what, the day that I come on here and I cannot get on because you have impeded my civil rights, my God-given constitutional rights to free speech, I will sue you. I will sue Mark Zuckerberg. I will sue the COO, the CFO. I will sue every department head there is. I will sue the discrimination league that you have set up. I will sue everybody, plus I will sue Facebook itself. That is a promise. I will go after each and every one of you like God going after the devil. You ain't seen shit until you pissed off Mr. Brutally Honest. And this woman coming home right now, you ain't seen nothing until you piss her off. And trust me, when you piss her off and you keep her from talking to her kids and her grandkids, just because she's associated with Mr. Brutally Honest, this woman will tear you about 1,000 new assholes. That's all there is to it. And that's why I have asked every single person in this. It says there's only 45 people watching it. But I have asked every single person who's putting comments here right now. It says there's 150 comments to share the living shit out of this. Oh, new comments, 140 of them. So, yeah, I know there's more than 150 comments. Facebook. And I promise you, I am being brutally honest. You ban me, and you start banning more conservatives, I will get with these conservatives. And I will do everything I can to convince them it's time to go after y'all. And even if I have to sell everything that we own, I will. I will sell everything and take you on. Because I can always start over raising cattle again, training horses again. Because all this stuff is materialistic. It can be replaced. Because the important part is, with me and Donna's got a roof over our head, hell, that's home. That's a house. That's a house. We will have a home. Again, Facebook, you do not impede on my rights at all. I was afforded those rights via God and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. So I don't know who the hell you think you are, but I've had enough. I want everybody to share the living shit out of this thing. Share it with every group, every organization, every person, you name it. Share it with all the news people, Fox News, CRTV. I don't care. Share it with them. Trust me, I would love to go on their show because I'm going to make it my mission to do what I can to stop this kind of crap. And I'm going to make it my mission somehow, some way to keep my live streams going. That's all there is to it. You're not going to shut me up. If anything, if I can't come on here anymore, I will go somewhere. I will. I don't care if I have to go grab Alex Jones by the bald head of his and say, put me on your show because I'm on their Facebook. I don't care if I have to go up to Sean Hannity and kind of jackslap him in the back of the head and say, Sean, you better put me on the show. I've had enough. It's time to hear from a regular person that lives out in the middle of nowhere, that works his ass in the ground every day. Donna and I are going to come on here and we're going to say our piece about Facebook. I don't care if I have to call Bill O'Reilly up. Say, hey, Bill, put me on your show. The No Spin Factor. Rush Limbaugh. Michael Savage. Anybody. It does not matter to me. Because I've had enough. I'm tired of you screwing with our lives. I'm tired of you screwing with our businesses. You want us to pay you to advertise ourselves. But then all of a sudden you want to go in there and cut our heads off. We lose all of our viewers. We lose our livelihoods. We're trying to make a living doing this. It ain't happening yet. I've had a handful of people make some donations. That's it. Got another one last night. Thank you, Mr. Finnerty Jr. I truly appreciate it, sir. That's it. That's it. You guys can make your thousands upon thousands of dollars a day. I try to make $100 a day. If I can make $100 a day, that's a good day for me. But I will tell you this right now, Facebook, you have no right doing what you're doing. You are breaking the law. You're violating the Constitution of the United States of America. You're violating the Bill of Rights. And as a public entity, you're not private, you're public. You are abiding by the laws of this land because we live in a country, rule of law. It's not bullshit. It's a true thing. So keep it up. Keep it up. And the conservatives will have enough. And when we band together and come after you, your ass is the grass and we're the lawnmower. And we will demolish you. That is not a threat. That is not a promise. That is fact. And if I got to lead it, my broke ass will lead it. I don't give a damn. I fought for much less. So this is Mr. Brutally Honest. That's my rant for the day. And I hope to see you again, Facebook.